Do you like to play Survivor? I do too. I just can't get to Vegas. But thankfully, there are a lot of Survivor contests out there. In fact, I'm going to enter the ESPN Eliminator Challenge. You get up to 25 entries. You can play online, and it's absolutely free. So just so you understand the rules here, you get to pick one team each week to win. That's it, just one team. But the kicker is you cannot pick the same team more than once. That makes this a very interesting challenge. This lasts for the 18 weeks of NFL regular season plus 2 additional weeks, which are the Thanksgiving and Black Friday days. That's Thursday and Friday, and Christmas Day. So what I'm going to show you in this video are my win probabilities for each of the games in week 1. This is based on my win model, which is a machine learning model. And I'm going to talk a little bit about those special weeks where you can hold out some teams for the Thanksgiving Black Friday weekend and the Christmas Day. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my survivor picks for week 1. Let's look at the win probabilities. Now these games are sorted based on the win probabilities. We go from the highest win probability on top to the lowest on the bottom. So all these teams over here are the teams that my model picks to win, and just to the right of them are the win probabilities given by the model. So this model thinks the Broncos are the most likely to win in week 1 with 77.9%, the Eagles at 74.3%, the Bengals at 71.8%, and the Cardinals at 71.2%. Now, of course, there are no guarantees here, but anything over 70% by the model is a really strong predictor of the team actually winning the game. Now, in the middle here, I have the money lines for the home teams. The median money line for the Broncos here is minus 450. Now, that gives us an implied probability that the Broncos are 81.8% chance to win. So in this column over here, I have the win probabilities based on the money line, and those are fairly close to my model probabilities. My model is a little bit more conservative on most of these, but for some of these, like the Bengals, it's actually a little bit higher. So other than looking at the win probabilities each and every week, what can we do to plan ahead? I feel pretty confident that I can pick a winner each and every week. However, the 2 weeks that are smaller, that have a smaller sample size, are of course the Thanksgiving and Black Friday. And here's the schedule for those 2 days. For the Packers at the Lions, the Chiefs at the Cowboys, Bengals at the Ravens, and the Bears at the Eagles. If you look at these matchups based on preseason projections here, I would say that the Chiefs and the Eagles are the 2 teams that are most likely to win those games. So I don't mind missing out on the Eagles for week 1 because I might want to save them for the Black Friday game. And for the Christmas game, we have the Cowboys at the Commanders, the Lions at the Vikings, and the Broncos at the Chiefs. And it seems to me here, if these teams perform like they did in 2024, that the Commanders and the Lions are probably going to be most likely to win these games. So I might save the Commanders for Christmas Day. So what are my picks for week 1 in 2025? I have multiple entries on the ESPN Eliminator Challenge, but for the sake of these Survivor videos, I'm just going to put out 3 entries. So for my first entry, I'm going to pick the Broncos. Now I know this is a very public pick and I'm okay with that. I feel very strongly that the Broncos are going to win at home against the Titans. For my second entry, I have a road team in the Cardinals. The Cardinals finished 8-9 last year, and Kyler Murray actually plays really well in the beginning of the year. And for my third entry, I have the Bengals. Now I know they let everybody down last year. They're the most likely team to win in week 1 of 2024, and they knocked out a huge percentage of entries in the circuit contest. But the Bengals played Joe Burrow in the first preseason game, and he looked pretty sharp. So all I'm going to say here is Bengals, please don't let me down this year. Hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck in your Survivor picks, and let's go.